Hi, I'm Nikki Haverstock. I'm going to dye my hair magenta, extreme magenta from Overtone. So we're having a little discussion as to where you can see my hair best. So I'm going to talk here in the shade. We're going to step out into the sun and then maybe hopefully get some footage from inside natural light and try to give you the best idea of what color my hair is. And the reason is because when I was looking online for video, like before and after shots, you could only see a glimpse of someone's hair ahead of time. So I want to be able to show you really well what the color looks like ahead of time so that when you can compare it to the end, you can say yes or no, that won't work for me. So my hair has not been bleached. I've never had the color stripped. I have used other temporary colors. I've had it done twice professionally and it was trash. They did a terrible job. You could barely see it in direct sunlight when it was dry. It was invisible the rest of the time. And then I tried another temporary color. I have a video on my channel. I'll try to remember to link it down below, and you can compare the products. So I bought one of the big tubs, and then I got the daily conditioner. So to kind of see my hair, I sleep with it braided. That's what that texture is. But you can kind of see, you can see there is some residual color left over from previous dyeing, because if you compare kind of the ends of my hair to up in here, you'll see I have some natural lightning. So we're going to go out into the sun. You ready? Oh my gosh, it's so bright. So that should give you a little better idea of the color. It is a boring brown. You can see a little bit of the hair that's around my face. It's a little lighter. That will pick up the pink better. So let's see. Okay, so I'm getting some inside color. I wanted to show you the exact products we got. It comes with the disposable gloves. It comes with a big tub of Extreme Magenta, and then 2 of the Extreme Magenta daily conditioners. And if you want to see the color, it's pretty extreme. So I haven't done this before with this product. I'm guessing I'm going to use all of this. And then I wanted to give you a second chance to look at the color indoors, so you can get just a little better idea from a standpoint how it looks. Okay, I'll probably see you when it's pink. We started, okay. So I wanted to kind of tell you how I did my hair. I'm sorry that I'm sure the acoustics are gnarly in here, but I wanted you to see how I actually did the color treatment, because it's going to make a big difference. Also, you can tell, maybe you can't, that I did not use the gloves. So do use the gloves if you care. We're still stuck at home, so I'm not going anywhere for another week, so I didn't really care. So this is a heat cap. You can plug it in. One of the things I like about it is I plug it in, I put it on, I can do paperwork, watch TV, whatever, but I can unplug it, throw it over my shoulder, and move around the house. I've had it on for an hour and a half. So Overtone suggests that you apply to dry hair and then wait 15 to 30 minutes and then are done. I applied wet. I used maybe half. So we'll see. It smells very, I think it's like green pine fresh. So anyway, I wanted to just kind of show you what I did. I recommend one of these. This is probably one of the big tricks for how I get my hair to be extra long. You get one of these heat caps. You use it like once a month. And I like to wash my hair, put it in deep conditioner, sort of don't put a bun, sort of try to wrap it around so that as much of the length as you can is exposed to the heat cap. Put on the heat cap, tie it on, do just what I said, do housework. Sometimes I'll leave it on all day. I've had it on for an hour and a half. Like I said, I got my hair wet, put on about half of that, and then put this on. So I kind of wanted you to get a chance to see it. We'll see if this is very effective. So there's the heat cap. Whew. You will definitely want to wash your hair because I can feel that my head has been sweating. So we will rinse this off, and you can kind of see that I sort of just wrapped it around like that so that a huge amount of the length was exposed. It's warm. It's quite warm. And you can see that quite a bit of, when I put it on and I put it on my head, there was quite a bit of loose conditioner. And you can see that most of it has been absorbed. John, can you see that? Are you zooming in? Let's see.
That's better.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see this is an area, you can still see that there's some conditioner that was not absorbed. This was kind of tucked back deeper, and it's the underside of my hair. So that's less concerning than this. Okay, I will rinse it out, shower, wash, do all that. I will videotape it wet, and then we will try to dry it, and we will see what we end up with. Hold on. Okay, so I am detangling my hair. This is how I brush my hair. I start at the bottom and slowly work my way up. Anyway, it is very dark right now because it is still wet, but I wanted to kind of show you every step of the process. Right now, I am very much feeling like the time I paid a lady $150 to dye my hair pink, and she insisted it would be great. And I'm like, I work at home. I want as pink as possible. And at the end, she's like, oh, it's gorgeous. It's amazing. And after I paid her, she's like, you should really look at it outside. So I go outside, and she like literally locks the door after me, turns off the light, and disappears. Because there was nothing. There was nothing. There was like oh yeah, I guess it's kind of pink. And that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. I put it all the way up to my scalp. And there are spots where you go, oh yeah, I think I can see the pink. So maybe that is because of the method that I used, putting it on wet and using the heat cap and all that. But more likely, there's just a limitation to what Overtone can do on dark hair. I've never bleached my hair. I don't use hair products, any of that. So I think what we're really seeing is just that you can only do so much without lifting before you put on the color. Which is fair, and I would much rather do this at home for however much I paid for the full set than to, like I said, pay a professional to waste my time and get the exact same result. So we will come back and we will look when my hair is completely dry, and we will see if maybe, especially the areas around my face, lighten up some.
Now.
Okay, I'm just kind of getting the sun came out, so we're getting another view of it. Just kind of trying to give you a sense of what to expect. And I guess my dog, my three-legged dog, she's fine. Taking her to the vet tomorrow. Okay, so this is actually not the next day. This is actually a couple days later, because as soon as my hair dried and I got a good look at it, I realized I had made a horrible mistake. 100% me, like it's just a user thing, which is I've never done dye. I don't know why I didn't think about this, but I mentioned before, I got my hair wet, I flipped my hair over, I put the stuff in. I thought I did a great job of applying it around my face. And it is very difficult to capture on camera, but I was not. It's incredibly patchy. So like, I'll hit a spot, and then it'll just be brown. And it's really apparent around my face. I'm trying to kind of give you an idea. So you can kind of, because you can kind of catch these flashes of purple. So that is user error. That is my fault. That is not the product's fault. It is completely unfair to make any sort of judgment about this. So for dry, we'll get into this more, but for the length, it's almost nothing compared to how patchy I made it around my face. So I am going to try again. I'm going to use the other half of the tub, and I'm going to just meticulously place it all around my face, my hairline, kind of just everywhere to here. And then we'll see what I do. Probably we'll use the heat cap again, and then we will do a final update. So this is the like midpoint update, I guess, and hopefully there won't be too many more videos before the end.